Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is MacMan Limited. I'm coming at you with another tutorial video. First of all, like the last one, we're going to open up terminal. So quickly press Command Spacebar, type term or terminal, the whole word, whatever. As soon as it shows up, press return to open it up. Now, first of all, I'm going to show you how to customize your terminal window to look like this or customize it however you like. My last video, I had it in the standard kind of default settings, but I'm going to show you how to quickly change that because a few of you haven't found this. So quickly go to Terminal Preferences, and then this will pop up. Last video I had Basic up, and right now I got my own custom one. There are a lot of other ones that you can use. A lot of people like Homebrew because it's kind of like a futuristic kind of theme. But first of all, I'm going to show you what you do with custom. You can add a new one by clicking the plus sign, and then you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to delete this quickly by pressing the minus sign. So I'm going to go back up to my custom one. You can change your font, any font you like, and because I've got my custom one set up here right now, as I change the font, it should change in real time. Yeah, so there it is. I'm actually going to leave it as the, I'm actually going to change the font because I like this one better. You can change the size and everything like that. You can change the color of the text, the bold text, your selection when you highlight it, and your cursor, the cursor color, if you'd like to have a block cursor, an underline, or a vertical bar, just that blinking thing right there. So, and then also you can change the window, the background color. So I selected to get a black color, and I set the transparent, or the opacity, sorry, not transparency, to 69%, just so you can see through it and you can actually read stuff that's behind the terminal window. So that's kind of the main things that you guys want to change in there. And anytime you make a change, you're going to have to quit terminal, Command Q, and open it up again. I'm sure there's a shorter way, but that's what I do. Uh-oh, what happened? Let's check, see if I changed my default one. Yes, I did by accident. Let's make this one my default. And now you get to see what happens when you... Okay. So now I've got a few things I'm going to show you in this video. First one is if you've ever had a file, like maybe I should paste a new file up here instead of that one. Line movie. This was one of the elements of my intro video. So anyway, I don't want to move this one because I'm uploading that one to YouTube right now, and I don't want to stop it. So if you ever have wanted to drag a file into your stack, and not only to the stack itself, but into another folder inside that stack, you have found that you can't do that by default. So I'm going to show you a quick code that you can type into terminal to fix this. And I got this in the other space. And it's called the spring-loaded dock. So I'm going to copy this one down. Don't worry. It will be in the sidebar, and also zoom into the terminal window so you can read it yourself too. And then so you type it in, and it's default space right space com.apple.dock space enables hyphen spring hyphen load hyphen actions hyphen on hyphen all hyphen items space hyphen boolean space yes, all in capitals with the yes. So press enter, and again we'll have to use our favorite command, kill all dock, and that will restart our dock. And so let's see what we have changed. So now when you take your file and you want to move it somewhere, I'm going to put it into one of my folders in my documents. You can see it opens up. It didn't do this at default before, and I'm going to drag it into my YouTube folder. It should have been in there already, but I don't know why it wasn't there. So I'm organizing my files as I'm making this video. So you guys may want to add that in there. I find it quite useful. And now the next one I'll do quickly. Whoops, where did I put that text file? Next one is your drag dashboard widgets to desktop. So quickly I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you have your widgets right here, and if you actually want to drag them to your desktop, by default you can't. So I'm going to show you what you can type in there to change this. So first of all, well, I'll just copy this in here, and don't worry again. You'll be able to copy it from the sidebar over in the right of this video. So I'm going to read it out again as default space right space com.apple.dashboard space devmode space yes, all in capitals. So we're going to quickly press enter, and then again type kill all dock. Oops, should be a space there, and we're going to see what happened. Now if we open up our dashboard and say I want to use my calculator when I'm trying to figure out some numbers, what you can do is you can click and hold it, and then you can press F4 or any key to get out of your dashboard. My default key is F4, and you can see that the widget is still here and I can actually use it. Now if you want to move it back, you just click and hold it again. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier or a few seconds ago actually. I was still holding down the click button when I was exiting out of dashboard, but same thing, you have to hold it down, go back in, position in a spot, and let go, and there it is. And now it's not on your desktop anymore. That's another cool feature that I think Apple should have left in their system, but I guess they must have removed it last minute or something like that. And let's find my text document again. The next one is a neat little minimize effect, and it's called the suck effect. Now I'm going to quickly show you how I should have showed you with this window. So you can see I'm uploading a YouTube video right now. If you hold Shift when you double click a window, it'll minimize in slow mode. So you can see I got the genie effect right now. And I actually just came up with an idea. I'll show you something at the end of this video too. But we're going to change this effect to the suck effect. It's very similar to the genie effect with just a slight variation, and I'll show you guys what I mean in a sec. Oh, I think I have to actually copy this text. Okay, back to my other space and to the terminal window. We'll paste that in there. It's default space right space com.apple.dock space min effect for minimize equals suck. I'm going to press enter. And I believe you still have to, yeah, you must have to kill all dock again. So we'll just do that. And then we'll see, I'll go back to my YouTube video right here, or the upload. I'm going to hold Shift and double click. And you can see when it sucks in there, it's a little bit different than what, well, it actually looks more like the genie effect if you have your dock at the side of your window. It's a lot different if it's at the bottom. I actually understand why they removed this now, because it looks a little weird. But if you like to keep your dock on the side, it's actually a pretty neat thing. So I'm going to put the dock on the left just to show you guys. See, it's similar to the genie, but you can see the window kind of twists, like it's getting sucked down into a vortex or something like that. So you guys may want to put that in there just to have your system be a little bit different than everyone else's. So I'm going to put my dock back down at the bottom. And what I just thought of doing, actually, when I was minimizing it very slowly, if you go, and I'm going to drag my terminal window over here to demonstrate this. If you type in kill all dock and you just keep it there, and what I'm going to quickly do, let's try and align this so I can quickly change to it. If I hold down Shift and while it's minimizing and go to here and press enter, it freezes and the window is still usable. Everything, like, you can scroll up and down and you can work with it, and you can actually minimize it again, I believe. I think I've done this before. Okay, so I'm a little embarrassed now because this didn't really work, but I think the reason why it kind of glitched out on me, well, first of all, one, because it's a glitch. It's not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to be able to stop it when it's minimizing. I thought I'd just show you this. But two, because I was actually using the suck effect for the minimize. Because when I tried this out earlier, I didn't change it to the suck effect, and it was using the genie effect for minimizing, and it worked fine. It was a little difficult to get the window back to normal, but I haven't been able to fix this. So, and the video is still uploading fine. I can move the window around a little bit, but I still can't minimize it. So I don't know. All I have to do is close Safari when it's done uploading. So I'm also going to show you how to get rid of the minimize effect, so you can go back to your regular ones. First of all, go to your system preferences, click dock, and then you can just switch to scale effect and then back to genie, and that should put it back to normal. If you see here, it's back to the genie effect. And you can, of course, select whichever one you like, whichever you prefer, but and that should just fix it. And if you want to remove any of the terminal commands that we put in earlier, all you have to do is type down the exact same code, delete yes at the end, and type no and O. Both capital, and that should remove them. And also put all the lines of code in the sidebar to your right, so you actually can just copy the removal codes as well. So this has been a really quick video by MacMan Limited. If you don't do so already, subscribe to my channel to get automatically entered into my giveaways. I'm hosting a giveaway right now, which is, the video is featured on my channel right now. So if you want to check that, out, and if you're watching this at a later date, you can just go to the search option at on my channel in the video box. You can there's a search the search bar right there. You can just type giveaways and it should show up. It's the one that says prizes in the picture. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Pop up. Last video I had basic up, and right now I've got my own custom one. There are a lot of other ones that you can use. A lot of people like homebrew because it's kind of like a futuristic kind of theme. But first of all, I'm going to show you what you do with custom. You can add a new one by clicking the plus sign, and then you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to delete this quickly by pressing the button. You can change the color of the text, the bold text, your selection when you highlight it, and your cursor, the cursor color, if you'd like to have a block cursor, an underline, or a vertical bar, just that blinking thing right there. So, and then also you can Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is MacMan Limited. I'm coming at you with another tutorial video. First of all, like the last one, we're going to open up terminal. So quickly press Command spacebar, type term or terminal, the whole word, whatever. As soon as it shows up, press return to open it up. Now, first of all, I'm going to show you how to customize your terminal window to look like this, or customize it however you like. My last video, I had it in the standard kind of default settings, but I'm going to show you how to quickly change that because a few of you haven't found this. So quickly go to Terminal, Preferences, and then this will minus sign. So I'm going to go back up to my custom one. You can change your font, any font you like, and because I've got my custom one set up here right now, as I change the font, it should change in real time. Yeah, so there it is. I'm actually going to leave it as I'm actually going to change the font because I like this one better. You can change the size and everything like that.